If you think Kabuto is just an ordinary character, you're dead wrong. Watch these 101 facts I'll change your mind. Number 1. Kabuto was an orphan kid who got saved by Nonō Yakushi after he was badly hurt and totally lost his memories. She straight up gave him the name Kabuto after Urushi handed him a little helmet and he just rolled with it like it was the only thing he had left. Number 2. Nonō taught Kabuto medical ninjutsu, and he absolutely grew into a super skilled medic at the Konoha orphanage. Thanks to his healing skills, he helped patch up injured shinobi and kept the whole place running smoothly. This early training totally pushed Kabuto toward becoming one of the strongest medical ninjas out there later on. Number 3. When Nonō first found Kabuto, the dude was only about 120 centimeters tall. By the time he dipped out to join route under Danzo, he had already shot up to around 150 centimeters, growing fast and moving even faster toward that darker path. Number 4. Kabuto straight up volunteered to join Danzo's Root division, even though Nonō and Urushi absolutely tried to stop him. En route, he got trained as a spy and constantly disguised himself as ninjas from Kumo, Kiri, Suna, and Iwa to snatch intel. During a mission in Iwa, he accidentally took down Nonō, the woman who once saved him, and that moment completely flipped his whole life into pure darkness. Number 5. Kabuto got played hard by Danzo, who intentionally gave Nonō fake photos so she wouldn't recognize Kabuto on missions. Because of that, she attacked him without knowing, and Kabuto accidentally killed the only person he truly respected. That tragedy totally shattered him, leaving him doubting who he was and why he even existed. Number 6. Kabuto once ran at Orochimaru in total desperation, thinking the guy was straight up gonna finish him after Nonō died. That wild move showed how deeply broken Kabuto was, losing both family and any sense of who he even was. But that clash totally flipped his story, pulling him onto a brand new path where he stuck with Orochimaru and slowly became a major player in the underground world. Number 7. Kabuto became Orochimaru's loyal right-hand man, using his crazy good medical skills and sharp intel work to earn that spot fast. As Orochimaru's main assistant, he handled dangerous experiments and grabbed info from all kinds of villages and groups. His sharp mind mixed with his medical talent made him absolutely essential in Orochimaru's power network. Number 8. Kabuto struggled with a long identity crisis because that childhood head injury wiped out his memories. At first, he followed Orochimaru's advice, trying to build himself up by stacking knowledge and power. But later on, he totally realized he was just relying on others instead of becoming his real self. Number 9. Kabuto went through a phase where he couldn't even recognize himself in the mirror and felt completely empty, like there was nothing inside him at all. Number 10. Kabuto saw his own name as just a label and his glasses as just a tool, saying that from the start, he was basically nobody and owned nothing that truly belonged to him. Number 11. The name Kabuto came from Nonō, but in his dreams, he didn't even have a name. He just wandered around totally confused about who he really was. Number 12. Kabuto's clearest memory from the battlefield is seeing a dying person's heart barely beating under broken bones and blood, something that stuck with him super strongly from a young age. Number 13. The first time Kabuto cut open a body, he was totally shocked at how clean and organized everything looked inside, nothing like the simple drawings from his textbooks. Number 14. Kabuto didn't exactly love death, but he was absolutely pulled in by that moment when life slips out of a body, something he weirdly understood way back when he was a kid. Number 15. Kabuto graduated from the academy when he was just 10 years old, already moving faster than most kids his age. Number 16. Kabuto was insanely good at anatomy, knowing the human body inside out, and using that knowledge in fights and experiments with deadly accuracy. Number 17. Kabuto often used scalpels as weapons, turning a simple medical tool into a super sharp, precise, and dangerously effective way to take people down. Number 18. Kabuto could use healing jutsu to attack instead, and he absolutely loved doing it, flipping medical skills into straight-up offensive power. Number 19. Kabuto's favorite plant was aconite because he totally vibed with how deadly and practical it was. A plant that could be poison, but also a cure, depending on how you used it. Number 20. Kabuto had a special habit of taking extra good care of his scalpels. According to the official databook, this shows his perfectionist, craftsman-like side, a medic nin who always made sure his tools were in top-tier condition. Number 21. After every mission, Kabuto carefully and totally obsessively scrubs off every last speck of blood hiding under his nails, like he refuses to let even a single stain stay on him. Number 22. Kabuto absolutely hates the way Orochimaru says his name. The tone just hits him wrong and makes him feel super uncomfortable and fake. Number 23. At Otogakure, Kabuto often woke up early to watch the sunrise, and in those half-asleep moments he sometimes drifted back to memories of Konoha before snapping back to reality. Number 24. Kabuto was a multi-layered spy, joining the Chunin exams to gather intel for Orochimaru, while also being turned into a sleeper agent by Akatsuki under Sasori's control. Thanks to Orochimaru stepping in, Kabuto broke free and then totally flipped the situation, using it to sneak even deeper into Akatsuki. Number 25. Kabuto cleverly built up this friendly, helpful, nice senpai persona in front of the Rookie 9 during the Chunin exams. Before the first test, he casually approached them like a chill upperclassman, warning them about how tough the exam was and how strong the other competitors could be. He even said he didn't know much about Sound Village ninjas, making himself look honest and humble. In reality, it was all a smooth tactic to infiltrate, watch, and study Konoha's rising stars, especially Sasuke and Naruto, for Orochimaru's plans. Number 26. Before the first Chunin exam even kicked off, Kabuto totally slid up to the Rookie 9 on purpose and acted like the chill, helpful upperclassman. He casually warned them about how insanely tough the exam was and how crazy strong the other teams were. He even said he didn't know much about the Sound Ninja to look honest and humble. But the whole thing was absolutely just a sneaky play so he could blend in, watch the new talents from Konoha, and quietly keep tabs on Naruto and Sasuke for Orochimaru. Number 27. Kabuto straight up saved Team 7 from getting knocked out early by stopping Naruto from opening the scroll in the Forest of Death. Then, when Sasuke got ready to throw hands for Kabuto's scroll, Kabuto cleverly flipped the whole situation by suggesting they team up and go hunt other squads in the center of the forest. By acting like he needed protection and just wanted safety in numbers, he totally got Team 7 to let him tag along so he could smoothly watch their every move for Orochimaru. Number 28. Kabuto purposely took a hit for Naruto during the fight with Team Oboro, letting himself get injured to look weak and loyal at the same time. That move instantly made Team 7 trust him more, while also hiding how dangerous he actually was. Even while hurt, he released this heavy killing intent that gave Naruto an opening to take down the enemy. It was an absolutely clever setup to keep pretending he was just a harmless, low-key ninja while still controlling the whole situation. Number 29. Kabuto spent the whole Chunin exam secretly gathering every little detail he could about Sasuke and passing it straight to Orochimaru. He wasn't there to level up at all. He was totally on a spy mission. Before the prelims even started, he met Orochimaru in private and delivered a full report on Sasuke's growth, mindset, and weaknesses. All that info was absolutely crucial for Orochimaru's plan to recruit and manipulate Sasuke later on. Number 30. Kabuto dropped out of the prelims, but he totally gave 3 different excuses to keep his real goal hidden. To Naruto, he said he was way too tired after fighting Dosu and Team Oboro. To Yoroi, he said he quit so his teammate could shine and impress Orochimaru. But the real truth was simple. Kabuto was scared that if he fought seriously, he'd absolutely lose control and expose his real strength, blowing his whole undercover identity. Number 31. Kabuto straight up wiped out 8 Anbu by himself when he infiltrated the Konoha hospital to grab Sasuke. Orochimaru wanted him to snatch Sasuke before Naruto's influence got too strong, so Kabuto slipped into the building and took down every elite guard in his way. It was an absolutely wild flex, proving his real power was way above the weak medic nin act he used during the exams. He only backed off when Kakashi showed up and forced him to retreat. Number 32. During the Chunin exam finals, Kabuto used his medic role as the perfect cover to quietly take people out. He disguised himself as an Anbu by knocking one out and stealing the gear, then hung around the stands watching Naruto's match. When Hinata started coughing from her injury last month, he smoothly walked over like he wanted to help. Instead, he knocked her out with poison so clean nobody noticed a thing. After that, he casually took down Kiba and Akamaru too, keeping his mission totally on track. Number 33. Kabuto stepped in and fired off the Konoha invasion himself by using the Temple of Nirvana technique to put almost the whole stadium to sleep. Since Gaara got busted up fighting Sasuke and couldn't trigger the attack like planned, Kabuto totally took over. He dropped this massive genjutsu from the sky, making the crowd pass out instantly, and created the perfect opening for the Sound Ninja to storm in and attack without anyone fighting back. Number 34. Kabuto tracked down Tsunade, one of the legendary Sanin and the greatest medical ninja alive, so she could fix Orochimaru's sealed useless arm. After the invasion failed and Orochimaru's arm got locked by the Reaper seal, Kabuto tried absolutely everything to heal it, but nothing worked. Even heavy-duty painkillers did nothing. Knowing only Tsunade could save him, Orochimaru sent Kabuto to find her, and Kabuto totally delivered. Number 35. Kabuto figured out Tsunade was about to kill Orochimaru right before she struck, and he jumped in fast enough to save Orochimaru's life. When they met her again in Tanzaku quarters, it looked like she finally agreed to heal him. But the moment she started treating his arm, Kabuto instantly sensed the killing intent coming off her. He reacted super quickly, blocking her attack and proving how sharp and deadly his instincts really were. Number 36. Kabuto went toe-to-toe with Tsunade, one of the legendary Sanin, by mixing smart dodging and insane self-healing skills. With Orochimaru out of the fight because of his sealed arm, Kabuto had to hold it down himself. He kept his distance, dodged like crazy, and only struck when he saw a perfect opening to hit hard and disable her. For a young ninja like him to survive a fight with a Sanin and not get wrecked shows he was already operating at elite-level skill. Number 37. Kabuto straight up cut his own wrist to make blood, totally exploiting Tsunade's blood phobia to shut down her fighting ability instantly. Savage move, absolutely ruthless. Number 38. Kabuto's got this wild medical jutsu called Yin Healing Wound Destruction that lets him heal injuries in the middle of a fight. He could even predict where he'd get hit and trigger instant cell regeneration on the spot. But when Naruto slammed him with a second Rasengan, the damage was just too heavy. His healing couldn't keep up, and he went down hard. Number 39. Kabuto ran a brutal death match between prisoners to find a temporary host for Orochimaru. Since the Sound Four were taking forever to bring Sasuke back, he came up with a savage plan. Make the prisoners fight to the death. The last one standing, Genyumaru, became the next host. Totally cold-blooded and calculated. Number 40. Kabuto messed with Kimimara's head by pointing out that his sickness made him useless as Orochimaru's host. That hit deep, triggering Kimimara's guilt and pushing him to risk everything to fetch Sasuke one last time, even while barely alive. Orochimaru himself called Kabuto's move absolutely cruel, and he was right. Number 41. Kabuto straight up betrayed Sasori at Tenchi Bridge by slicing right through his Hiruko puppet. He acted all loyal, answering questions about Sasuke like a true spy, but the whole time he was working for Orochimaru. He absolutely played a dangerous Akatsuki member for a long time without them suspecting a thing. Number 42. Kabuto healed Sakura as a thank you after she and her team took down Sasori. When Naruto accidentally hurt her in his Nine Tails version 2 state, Kabuto swooped in with his medical skills to save her. He made it clear it was his way of saying thanks for weakening Akatsuki by taking out one of their top guys. Number 43. Kabuto made a fake body that looked exactly like Sai to trick Team 7 and hide Sai's connection with Orochimaru. When he realized Team 7 was tracking them probably because of Sai, he quickly left a convincing fake corpse so Team 7 would think Sai was dead and stop chasing them. Number 44. Kabuto killed and impersonated Rinji to mess with Yukimaru's mind, and then used Rinji's resurrected body to fight Guren. The cool part? Rinji's bad abilities could cancel out Guren's crystal release, making him a deadly tool in Kabuto's hands. Number 45. Kabuto gave Naruto a book packed with all the Akatsuki intel he and Orochimaru had collected over the years. After Orochimaru died, Kabuto personally handed it over, giving Naruto a huge advantage for all the battles ahead against the Akatsuki. Number 46. Kabuto totally lost himself after Orochimaru died because he'd defined his whole existence through Orochimaru for so long, kinda like how Naruto was tied to Nine Tails. When he talked to Naruto, he straight up admitted that serving Orochimaru for years made him forget who he really was, beyond just being Orochimaru's right-hand man. Number 47. After Sasuke took out Orochimaru, Kabuto grafted Orochimaru's leftover cells and body parts into his own body. Even though those pieces kept trying to take over him, Kabuto said the internal battle actually made him stronger, combining Orochimaru's raw power with his own willpower to stay in control of his body. Number 48. In the anime, Kabuto went full savage and wiped out an entire village. Hired by Disonasu to access Ama no Hoko, he didn't hesitate to use impure world reincarnation to raise an army of undead, then slaughtered Tonika village to complete the ritual. Brutal and calculated. Number 49. Kabuto totally leveled up and transformed after finally mastering Orochimaru's power inside him. No more weakling act. He became a full-on monster in every sense. Number 50. Kabuto learned Sage Mode from the White Snake Sage at Ryuchi Cave, powered by Orochimaru's leftover chakra. In this mode, he completely changes, growing 4 horns, protective eye scales to block genjutsu, and declares he's gone from snake to dragon. His strength, speed, defense, and senses all go absolutely next level. Number 51. Kabuto straight up mastered snake summoning after fusing with Orochimaru's leftover body parts, turning it into his own insane tool. He doesn't just wrap people up or inject venom, he goes way further, cloning and mutating snakes to make Manda 2, a gigantic, stronger version of the original Manda. In the anime, he even summons all kinds of mutated snakes that can steal chakra, copy him, or even combine into other human shapes. Number 52. Kabuto proudly flexed that he upgraded Edo Tensei way beyond Tobirama Senju, the guy who invented it, and Orochimaru. He can summon dozens of people at once, all with full power and their personalities intact to mess with enemies' heads. Plus, he can even drain chakra from Orochimaru's seals to totally control them if he wants. Number 53. Kabuto went next level with Madara Uchiha's revived body, letting him stay young while rocking both the Rinnegan and Wood release. This move proves Kabuto's insane skill at tweaking Edo Tensei way beyond anyone before him. With this, he basically created a perfect Madara, an absolute nightmare in the 4th Ninja War. Number 54. Kabuto pimped his own body to steal skills from all Orochimaru's test subjects. He can melt like Suigetsu to escape, heal like Karen, and absorb natural energy like Jugo to stay in Sage Mode non-stop. Basically, he can use the full set of abilities from anyone's DNA. Number 55. Kabuto went all in to become the perfect creature. He fused Orochimaru's leftovers into himself, got white snake powers, and transformed into a snake-like beast. He can swallow enemies with a huge mouth, grow a snake-armored skin to protect himself, and spawn countless white snakes carrying his chakra to mess with sensors and dominate fights. Number 56. Kabuto's got a crazy mix of rare chakra types, earth, water, wind, plus yin and yang. He can burrow underground with earth release, build massive structures with Jirobo's DNA, or shoot water dragons and bullets even when there's no water nearby. He can hide himself with barriers, and in the anime, he even straight up turns invisible. Number 57. Kabuto can heal almost any injury and even cast the mystical palm technique from far away. Normally, you gotta touch someone for that. He also invented the yin release healing method to keep test subjects alive, and he uses it on himself when he knows he's about to get messed up. Number 58. Kabuto's body knowledge is next level. He can instantly take back control when bioelectric signals go haywire. He whips up all kinds of stuff: painkillers, strength boosters, toxins to shut down powers, and truth serums for interrogation. On top of that, he's freaky with corpses, bringing them back as allies or changing their looks to trick enemies, always carrying sealed dead bodies ready to use. Number 59. Kabuto forced Tobi to accept an alliance by resurrecting the real Madara Uchiha, exposing Tobi's fake act. This move not only flexes Kabuto's total control over forbidden jutsu, but also puts Tobi on the back foot, forcing him to agree in exchange for Sasuke. Number 60. Before going after Naruto and Killer Bee, Kabuto demanded a peek at the White Zetsu army, the demonic statue of the Outer Path, and Hashirama's bioblock. Seeing how White Zetsu is grown from Hashirama's cells and how the statue works not only fed his scientific curiosity, but also gave him priceless intel on the true strength of this dangerous alliance. Number 61. Even though Kabuto's first mission was to grab the 2 Jinchuriki, he quickly switched gears when he spotted a chance to capture Yamato, because the dude has rare wood release from Hashirama's cells. With his crazy scientific brain, Kabuto explained to Tobi that studying Yamato's wood release could level up the White Zetsu army making them way stronger. Number 62. Kabuto used Anko Mitarashi's Cursed Seal as a power boost for his Edo Tensei Jutsu. He lured her to the mountain graveyard using a trail of corpses, then drained chakra from her Heaven Seal to completely crush the personalities of his revived warriors. Number 63. Kabuto controlled over 40 revived soldiers at once with Edo Tensei, but it's a huge energy drain. To turn all those fighters into pure killing machines, he had to push himself insanely hard. Number 64. Kabuto actually planned to resurrect legendary ninjas like Shisui Uchiha and Jiraiya, but Toby shut that down. His strategy was way deeper and more ambitious than what he ended up using. Number 65. Kabuto lost control of Itachi Uchiha, one of his strongest revived fighters, during the key battle against Naruto and Killer Bee. He thought Rinnegan and Mangekyo Sharingan powers would dominate the Jinchuriki, but Itachi straight up broke free from Edo Tensei and flipped to the other side, something Kabuto didn't see coming. Number 66. Kabuto prepped a special defense against Uchiha Genjutsu by rocking a hood over his eyes in the fight with Itachi and Sasuke. He knew the only way Itachi could stop him was through eye-based illusions, so covering his eyes straight up blocked all Genjutsu from the Uchiha twins. Number 67. Kabuto tried to get Sasuke on his side by pointing out how he and Itachi were kinda alike. They both had to sacrifice their identities for Konoha and got zero respect for it. He hoped that sharing this pain in the shadows would make Sasuke empathize, but it totally backfired because Sasuke was way too loyal to Itachi to even consider switching sides. Number 68. Kabuto created a wild fighting jutsu called Strange Transmission Distant Shadow. It lets him summon and manifest different versions of the Sound 5, and even Orochimaru to attack from a safe distance. Number 69. Kabuto got wrecked by Izanami, Itachi's special genjutsu that works totally differently from normal illusions. Instead of messing with your eyes, it traps you in a sensory loop. Kabuto tried every jutsu to escape, but nothing worked because Izanami controls your senses directly. He had no choice but to release Edo Tensei. Number 70. Kabuto finally broke free from Izanami by accepting his true self instead of chasing some perfect, ideal version of himself. By owning the identity he'd ignored for so long, he felt insanely grateful to Itachi for helping him find himself again. This led him to repay the debt by using his medical skills to save Sasuke. Number 71. Itachi Uchiha helped Kabuto realize he'd been burying himself under fake identities. Hit by the Izanami Genjutsu, Kabuto finally faced the truth and returned to his real self, the adopted kid of Nonō Yakushi, once trusted and cherished by the orphanage. Number 72. After the Fourth Great Ninja War, Kabuto found himself again. He realized serving others all the time had made him lose his own purpose. With new strength and confidence, he came back to Konoha to run the orphanage, helping kids without a home find their own paths and turning his messy past into fuel to guide the next generation. Number 73. Kabuto returned to the orphanage where he grew up to live a simple, honest life. He wanted orphaned kids to have their own identities, not be defined by the past or anyone shadowing them. Even though he claimed to have surpassed Orochimaru, he still showed mad respect, calling him Sama, and Orochimaru trusted he'd never go back to his old ways. Number 74. Konoha forgave Kabuto after the war despite all the serious crimes he'd done. They even let him become the director of the Konoha orphanage with a lot of freedom to run it his way. Number 75. Kabuto became one of the victims of infinite Tsukuyomi along with the rest of the world, trapped in the fake dream Madara caste. Number 76. Kabuto had Orochimaru's chakra running through his body ever since he absorbed his master. And later, Sasuke used Kabuto's cells to bring Orochimaru back to life. Once Orochimaru was revived, he snatched back his own chakra from Kabuto and bounced, leaving his old student behind. Number 77. Kabuto's personality is straight up complicated. He's confident when he talks and acts, but he's also super introverted and likes hiding in the background. That mix makes him totally unpredictable. He can look open and strong on the outside, but inside, he's always avoiding the spotlight. Number 78. Kabuto's mad flexible in how he deals with people. He can be polite and show respect to those he thinks deserve it, but he can also get ruthless, messing with people's minds. He loves throwing sarcasm around to push buttons, yet he'll step into danger to help someone with zero personal gain. Number 79. Kabuto is a top-tier spy. He spent most of his life switching names and loyalties to gather info for different groups. This made him so unpredictable that even Orochimaru, his main boss, couldn't fully read him. Orochimaru both trusted him completely and secretly worried Kabuto might screw him over any time. Number 80. Kabuto once teamed up with Tobi, and he became super useful, but also hella dangerous. Tobi always kept him on a tight leash, because Kabuto didn't always play straight. Still, Kabuto played it smart and made himself too valuable to kick out, so even Tobi had to deal with him. Number 81. Kabuto realized that both he and Obito once felt like they didn't belong in this world, and they ended up dragging others into their crazy schemes. Number 82. Kabuto felt a deep connection with Naruto over feeling lost and not knowing who he was. He even said he wanted to be more like Naruto, after seeing how Naruto crushed his own identity crisis. Number 83. Kabuto can use Earth Release, Water Release, Fire Release, Wind Release, Lightning Release, Yin Release, and Yang Release. Dude's got basically every element in his pocket. Number 84. Kabuto sees himself evolving from a snake into a dragon, inspired by how snakes and dragons are linked in myths, especially Yamata no Orochi in Japanese lore. This shows how much he values his own glow-up. Number 85. Later on, Kabuto can see perfectly fine without his glasses, but he still rocks them anyway. Number 86. Kabuto claimed he had surpassed Orochimaru and was basically the closest person to reaching the power of the Sage of Six Paths. During the Fourth Ninja War, he saw himself as the key player, strong enough to take on Sasuke and Itachi Uchiha multiple times with ease. Number 87. Kabuto convinced himself that he had become the perfect being, even stronger than Orochimaru. This belief made him bold enough to team up with Tobi in the Fourth Ninja War, trying to use the chaos for his own gain. But repeated losses to Sasuke and Itachi shook the perfect image he had built. Number 88. Kabuto was a shinobi genius from a young age, with skills that grabbed Orochimaru's attention. Even though some people said he wasn't special, in Part 1 his abilities were on par with Kakashi Hatake, and he could easily take out Konoha's ANBU members. Tsunade even admitted his ninjutsu and sharpness surpassed her at her peak, proving Kabuto was straight-up elite. Number 89. Kabuto is one of the ultimate spies. While working for Root and later Orochimaru, he dug up top-secret info almost no ninja knew. He figured out how Zetsu was made, uncovered the truth behind the Uchiha clan massacre, and even found out who Tobi really was. That's straight-up spy legend status. Number 90. Kabuto is a master at messing with people's minds, turning every situation to his advantage. He doesn't just fight with raw power, he fights with brains and manipulation. He breaks his enemies' wills, turns allies against each other, or convinces them to cooperate by finding common ground. And even if his mind games fail, he still twists the outcome to work in his favor. If the Ninja Alliance loses, he can profit in the Fourth Ninja War. If they win, he can weaken Akatsuki. Number 91. Kabuto is crazy skilled. He actually trapped both Uchiha Genjutsu masters using Taiyuya's flute jutsu. Even though he rarely uses genjutsu in fights, his skill is insanely high. After adding Taiyuya's DNA to his body, he could trap both Itachi and Sasuke, two genjutsu legends. Lucky for them, they had each other to break free, 'cause alone, they probably wouldn't escape. Number 92. Kabuto completed a total of 191 official missions for Konoha, but the breakdown is super weird. 163 D-rank missions and 28 C-rank missions, and 0 B, A, or S-rank missions. Looks like someone was low-key hiding just how insane his real power was. Number 93. Kabuto has a favorite phrase, Senpen Banka, a Japanese saying that means 1,000 changes, 10,000 transformations. Basically, it's all about switching up endlessly and being totally versatile. Number 94. Kabuto loves two types of grilled salted fish, mackerel and sea bream, but hates raw meat. Yeah, classic doctor vibes. Gotta eat it cooked, bro. Number 95. Kabuto once wanted to fight both Naruto and Orochimaru, according to the official databook. Shows he was always hungry to test himself against the strongest dudes he knew. Number 96. Kabuto's name has a dope double meaning in Japanese. It points to a samurai helmet and the aconitum plant, which can either heal or kill depending on how it's used. Perfect for him as a medical ninja. He's got insane medical knowledge that can save lives, but he can also flip it deadly in battle. Number 97. Kabuto's last name is Yakushi, short for Yakushi Nyorai, the Japanese name for the medicine Buddha, Paisajiguru. Yakushi literally means master of medicine, or healer, which fits him perfectly given his crazy medical ninja skills. Number 98. Kabuto practiced different facial expressions, respectful, cute, embarrassed, or a sly senior smile, without even needing a mirror. Dude just knows how to flex his facial muscles to get the look he wants. Number 99. In the Rock Lee side series, Kabuto acts as the funny opposite to Orochimaru and the voice of reason when his master's plans get ridiculous. Totally different from the serious, dark Kabuto in the main series. Number 100. Kabuto has never been the boss in any group he joined. As long as he's alive and working as a spy ninja, he's always been the sidekick, no exceptions. Number 101. Kabuto switched from being Tobi's ally to a potential threat when he realized Tobi was losing patience with his plans. After Tobi grabbed the gold and silver brothers Kabuto lost, he guessed Tobi was rushing the war. Kabuto's move? Capture Naruto and Killer Bee to use them as bargaining chips, showing he not only fights the Ninja Alliance but also plays smart to keep his power edge with Tobi. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.